¿Qué tal, gente? ¿Cómo están? Hoy tenemos un video muy cool en el canal que espero que les guste mucho. Pueden abrir algunas cajas mientras lo ven con el link de la descripción de Skin Club para apoyar al canal. Les van a dar algunos bonus. Podrán llegar a sacar los mejores skins de todo Counter-Strike. Link en la descripción. ¿Qué tal, gente? ¿Cómo están? Bienvenidos a este nuevo video. Tenemos un video épico el día de hoy. Legendario, a mi parecer, y por cosas personales que yo tengo en cuenta cuando hablo del personaje con el cual voy a hablar el día de hoy, que a mi parecer no requiere introducción. Y no digo esto desde el lado ego o desde el fanatismo, desde la idealización de la situación o de la persona. Más bien es desde la influencia que este tipo ha tenido conmigo y con muchos otros players. Hablo que yo, en parte por él, empecé a jugar Counter-Strike. Honestamente es algo surreal que últimamente nos hemos vuelto buenos amigos. Nos hemos contado cosas personales, cosas que nos pueden llegar a preocupar, de cosas vividas personales como tal, por platicarlas y por mejorar tal vez, cosas así. Y con esto se ha dado la oportunidad que yo pueda conocer tal vez la parte extra de esta persona, que pocas personas pueden llegar a ver o que pueden llegar a conocer tal vez, y que el día de hoy hemos charlado sobre un gran espectro de cosas, tanto de Counter-Strike, cómo es ser un pro o cómo fue ser un pro de este calibre, qué hay entre medias, sacrificios y más cosas que, al menos creo yo, que mucha gente le gustaría saber y le gustaría compartir. Así que el día de hoy tengo una pequeña entrevista, una charla más que nada como amigos, compartiendo cosas con KennyS. What's up, Papito? How are you, my friend?
It's good, it's good.
Thank God,
Thank you
man.
for invitation.
No. Thank you for being here. This is like a legendary moment for me and my channel. I know we've been playing together the last matches. Cool. We're getting randoms who fuck us sometimes, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
You know, I want to talk about multiple things, if you're good with that, because
yeah.
a lot of people in my channel, believe it or not, follow you in a way that you are an icon, and I'm included. Like, you're a person that, means a lot, and it's a symbol in terms of gameplay, career, like a lot, right? Inspirations. A lot of people want to be like you and probably have an idea of how you are in your career, in your gameplay and everything. So I have like multiple questions. I don't want to make this like super boring, like the news or something. I just want to talk and chill. You can say whatever you want. What is the path or how you started to become what you are right now in terms of your career? Like, when your brain clicked and you decided, I want to play Counter-Strike or I want to do this, and start to search opportunities, like how that happened and what you did.
Well, the truth is that I don't remember, but I can make you like a chronological thing that happened. So I started playing CS when I was 4 years old. So that's the beginning. That's it's pretty much like everything. Earlier you start, the earliest you start, and the, the better you will become, I guess. I mean that's a pattern that's a pattern in any aspects and areas, you know. So I think it's actually true. Um, but I haven't really played CS like seriously before I was 14, 13, 14, something like that. So I've played CS Source actually, which was a game that I never played before because before that I played 1.6. Um, I I don't know. I was playing the game. I was really good at it, and I obviously saw it pretty quickly. People saw it as well, uh, and I started playing, and I got into like knowing the scene, knowing what's happening, knowing that there is actually like, I mean, I know there was a professional level, but I never really paid attention to it. But I was actually paying attention to it, and back then it was called the ESL Pro Series, and that was the French league, you know, like all
Yeah.
the best team in France and stuff. I was like, that's that I want to play that, you know.
Okay.
I want to play that, and I just played, you know, I just played the game. Um, Got lucky, found the right people at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think yeah, it became something like I really wanted to do when I was 13 or 14. Because after that I reached a point where I think you don't really realize that, but as soon as you spend your whole night on the PC
Yeah.
when you are supposed to go to school the next day, well, that's because you want something out of it at some point, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't really think about it like primarily. It's really instinctive, you know. It's just like,
Yes.
okay, I want to play the game. I just want to play the game, and eventually playing the game will lead you to being professional, you know, and that you know. Um, so the only way to reach it is to play the game, and as soon as you grind the game like a motherfucker, it's
Mm-hmm.
a mother beep beep. Sorry,
Yeah, no
this is
problems.
this is where like it starts, you know.
Oh, well, you're talking about something that I was actually planning into, you know, coming in like in that topic in this video, and it's the grind or the time that you need to spend in the game. There are different versions and different like kind of professionals, and sometimes I talk like to multiple pros, and they have like different versions about this. Um, Personally, I believe the more you play the game or the more time you invest into it, the better you will be. But there is some people that actually tell you like, I don't know,
Now,
spend
I
two
think there
hours a
is
day, right?
if you play the game too much, you're gonna kill your passion, you
Okay.
know. And the passion is really important because like I've played lately, like I streamed the game. I've been grinding Valorant before that, and I go back on CS and I want to play the game, and I have 5 hour past week, and I go to face it, and you know when you have the elo I haven't face it, you end up against the best players in the world, the ones and the best players on the platform as well. So so those are the highest game you can play, and I'm actually like insane, and I think I have that level because I want to play the game. You know, I don't force myself to do it,
Okay.
and that's where it starts to become a bit tricky. You know, if you enjoy playing the game and want to spend 15 hours a day on it, just do it. You know, and keep it. You know, but for myself, for example, that was something I could not do for too long because
Yes.
I got tired of it. You know, like and you lose the passion, and when you lose the passion, you lose the motivation, and that is like stopping you from being the best version of yourself. You know, so so yes, I actually believe that playing the game a lot will always lead you to be the better at the game, but in the condition that you actually want to do it. You know.
Okay. Well, this is the first time that I actually get someone or someone tells me that basically you need to find a balance between playing the game a lot, but at the same time to don't burn yourself and hate it, right? Because if you just
Yeah.
get into the point that you're playing too much and you're basically like don't want to play the game or you're burned out or you just hate face it, like you're getting trolls and you're just gonna go into like a really diminished version of you in the game.
And you gotta keep in mind that when you're professional, you're playing at least minimum. You need to, you have to, you have no choice. You play at least 6 hours a day because you have to practice. You know, 4 to 6 hours a day just because of the practice. Um, then you have theory to do. You need to go through your utilities again. You need to watch demos. You need to focus on yourself individually.
Yeah.
So being a pro player will require to play at least 10 hours a day, which is something I didn't do, obviously, because I was like, you know, it was not something I could have done. And the thing that you need also as a competitor is is to feel good with yourself, you know. So how do you feel good with yourself? If you spend 15 hours a day on your PC and you do nothing else during the day, at some point I'm telling you that it's going to impact your mental, you know, like not seeing the sun, not doing anything for yourself because it's important, you know. That's also a balance you need to have because like if you want to feel good in the head, you need to feel good in the body, you know. It's the same. Okay, we're not doing something physical, we're not running on a pitch for 90 minutes, which is obviously really exhausting and called sport.
Yeah.
But we actually need a good physical conditions because what we need is there, and we need this at the maximum. Like the sportive needs their physical to be the best it can be, you know. So that's why that's what we could be in shape in our like in our worlds, you know. So yeah, that's you definitely need a balance. I think at first, when you are passionate and you are a kid, you're building your talent, you're building yourself. It's okay, bro. Spend as much time as you want on the game. Keep trying to get better. You need to do this. You know, you need to have balance. And I'm telling you this because from my experience, I just didn't do it. You know, so I know it would have been good for myself. You know.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
you're talking about like from the experience of what you did and what you didn't, right?
yes, exactly. Yeah,
That is
because
valuable because a lot of
yeah,
people will tell you just like their best version of I did this, I did that, and I think it's really humble and valuable that you're saying the things that you didn't do, but not in a way that you're, I don't know, you feel like a victim of the situation. You feel that if you did that or you do that in the future, you can be better, a better version of yourself.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Well, that's the thing, you know, like that's the thing I've been saying a lot lately in my interviews is that I've been at the top for a really long time, and I'm lucky because all I've done is like all I've done was to be individually like really mechanically really good, you know. Um, and that's literally like kept me on top for a really long time. But at some point, you know, like there is people that comes with talent as well. They have talent, maybe not as big
Yes.
as yours or whatever, but they still have talent, and they work hard on top. And yeah, like yes, obviously, hard work beats talent, but nothing beats talent and hard work. Like nothing. And I'm sorry for the people that are working really hard and doesn't have talent. They can do a lot of great things and achieve a lot of amazing things in the game. There is players like that in the Tier 1 CS, you know. But you will never be among the 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 little package of players that actually were the best in the world at some point, you know.
Yeah.
And that's how it is, you know.
Definitely, talent without discipline is just talent, and someone that probably has not that much of talent but has a lot of discipline will be talent, right? And
Yeah, definitely. Well, if I look back at it, I mean, like right now, with the age and stuff and the mistakes, not the mistakes, but it was how it was, you know. I I just think that discipline is the most important things ever. You know, like doesn't matter how you transmit it. It's but like for example, my kids, bro, I want them to the first thing they learn is discipline. You know, for themselves, because I think that's really hard to deal with it when you're lacking of discipline, and at some point you realize that you need to learn it.
yes,
It's your parents actually like educating you in that way, you know, and also once again discipline and talent sometimes it doesn't really go together because when things happen easily for yourself, well you just like sleep on yourself, you know. What was the what was the question again?
no. Actually, it was like the a topic instead of a question. It was just like talking about something, and you're doing it perfectly. This question comes and goes to my viewers and the people that likes me and like you. What would you tell them if they feel that they're not that great at the game? They have probably some months playing, but their dream is to become the best player one day, or the best upper, as you were like in those days. Like, what would you tell them? Like, do it or think about it. There are gonna be sacrifices. What are your comments
Well,
about that?
there are gonna be sacrifices, and as long as you have all the big picture of what it represents to invest yourself into this, I would just say, just do it, you know, just do it because once again, like just hard work alone, just hard work will always lead you to a good place. You know, you
Okay.
might not reach the expectation, the original expectation, but you will do something that makes you feel even better than reaching that expectation. So you really don't have to worry and it's in some ways, you know, like discipline is also a talent, you know.
Actually, we were talking about a lot of this stuff privately yesterday on Twitter, and there were multiple words that we said that actually created all these questions or topics. Um, what about those players or those viewers that we have that are listening to you and they're going to be okay? I'm going to do it, but what kind of sacrifices they need to expect to happen. I'm asking you, like, which sacrifices, in of course, things that you can say online, you had to do? Like, which sacrifices you had to suffer or you had to do to become KennyS?
For myself, what's valuable, what has been valuable for me is actually my um, my family environment
Okay.
during a big part of my life. That has been really bad. That was really bad. Probably really different from most of the families.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really like well, it turned me into who I am today, first of all. And also like it pushed me in the direction where I was just like, bro, life is really fucking shit, man.
Yeah,
Because all I know is really shit.
I
Let's
got
be
you.
honest, it's really
Yes.
shit. I was not poor, I was not whatever, but bro, I've seen stuff that I should never have seen myself, and like school and stuff. Anything that I was experiencing in my life at this point was just shit. So I was like, fuck it, I just do whatever I would do and I want, and I was playing CS. So you can and CS actually afterwards led me to having like an education, great education, because like you work life, you adult life, also you educate yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So a great education, uh, and uh, and and yeah, everything has been so valuable. Like dedicating myself into this. That was either success or master failure, bro. Today I would be dead or in jail, maybe. I don't know where I would
Dude,
be,
damn, yes.
but like it just happened the way it happened. And I think looking back at it, I was obviously really good at it, and
Mhm.
I think I deserve it. Like I deserved my chance, I deserve it, and what I did with that chance, I could have had a bigger career. That's 100% we all agree on this. It is what it is.
Mhm.
Uh, but yeah, what I'm saying is that I'm thankful to bad experiences. Like I'm really thankful to the bad experiences I've had, and that's what built you.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm thankful to those experiences, and when it comes to the sacrifices, yeah, I sacrificed my social life. I sacrificed an unhealthy life.
Okay.
Because not like in healthy, like crazy unhealthy, but like you always need to discipline yourself once again.
There are actually a lot of comments about the pro players in terms of their time, their life, their career. And I don't know, I'm going to put an example. If someone said or someone says, yo, Kenny S is distracted, or Kenny S, it's probably not training that much.
You have no idea how many times, or the
Yes.
people have no clue, but no
Exactly.
clue.
I'm about to
But
say yes.
I've been in depression. I've been crazy. I've been crying. I've been in my bed, having like everyone. Like the chest when it's
Yeah.
heavy.
Hmm.
I've had that a lot of times. My personal life went into the way many times. Impacted my decisions. Impacted my level. Sometimes for the best. Sometimes for the worst.
Yes.
Um, there was a tournament, Cologne 2018. Okay,
Hmm.
mine was not on the game. And I played
Yeah.
big in Cologne, 15,000 people and stuff. Bro, I'm broken. I'm on stage. You see my face. I'm
Hmm.
broken. Like I'm broken from inside, bro. I'm literally broken. I love being on stage anyway. I'm always kind of playing good on stage. It's where I love to be.
Hmm.
Um, but all of those things, circumstances during the game led me to be fucking amazing at the game at that time, for the first map. And in the longer term, like if you're impacted by something, myself, it impacted a lot, like my decisions,
Hmm.
what I did, and my like, yeah, I don't care about this. I just do this and fuck it. I wanna forget or whatever.
Yeah.
Uh, Being pretty like childish. But once again, like more walls you eat, and better you react to them. Like you look at device, he's been away for months, and that is probably related to something that happened in his personal life, or I'm not making assumptions, but it was probably something related to his personal life
Yeah.
and his own like uh, mental health, you know. So that's what the people don't know, and obviously, bro, they have their own problems anyway, you know.
I mean, this is gonna sound super psycho, but definitely it's in a professional career. I studied you, like, you have no idea how much. I have like a series that is called From Noob to Pro, and it's basically teaching people what pros do so they can stop being a noob and become a pro, right? That's the series that I have. And you were one of the first players that I studied, and not only in that video, like, I have 5 or 6 years making videos and probably 7 or 8 years playing CS. And since the very beginning, and I know I'm not trying to fulfill your ego or fulfill your ideas with this, but you need to understand and you need to know that you inspire people not only mechanically. To me, you inspire me mentally and emotionally. I know perfectly that you're a really emotional player. Your mental status and emotional status will affect how you play and you mechanically and your surroundings. But at the same time, if you think how much stuff you have to handle and you had to handle, talking about that it's a hell situation and you
that
need
was
to.
not that was not easy at that time. Yeah.
That is crazy. We have a saying here that is called, I mean, we say in Spanish, el show debe continuar, that it basically means the show must continue, must go on.
Show
And
must go
that
on,
is
yeah.
insane. For
Because I love the
me,
show. I
because
love
you
the
love
show.
the show.
Actually, what you're saying means a lot because I've never seen it from that perspective. You know, I've always felt like those emotions that you were mentioning are a big weakness for me, like a big weakness. And I'm actually, let's be honest, I'm ashamed of it. I've been ashamed of it my entire life. You know, and I felt weak my entire life and ashamed of it. But that's really cool that to be recognized from like mechanically, of course, but also beyond that. You know.
We're just talking about those things because it's human life. And as I always say, and you're included, I'm included, everyone is included. Pro players, the best players in the world, the worst players in the world, everyone are humans. You're not a
Yeah.
machine. I mean, in the game, you're a machine, right? You're mechanically insane. You are a being, you're an individual, and you're human, and you have feelings. I don't really deal with the idea. When people talk shit about other pro players, like, man, KennyS, I don't know, man, he's playing bad. What is he doing? Dude, they probably have no idea what is to be behind the scenes.
Yeah, yeah, especially considering the biggest pressure we have is the pressure we put on ourselves, you know. So you know, like what you're doing, we're doing bad. That we know already, anyway. But yeah, yeah, that's true, and it's never too late. Really, I mean, not yet. You never know what happens, you know. But for now, it's not too late. Fortunately for me, you know. And most of the time, you just do it, you know. Uh, so yeah, this is difficult. Like I think that what I should have done myself before was to actually just like take care of myself a little bit, you know, do things for
Okay.
myself and stuff, but really do like taking care of myself, not like buying an expensive Balenciaga shirt or whatever, you know, not this because this is making you happy for 5 minutes and then it's over.
Uh
No,
huh.
no, the thing that really like make you feel better, you know.
Do things
So
for
I've
yourself. Go,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, and make like some gym.
yeah, make some gym, do something. For myself, you know, I don't have my driver license. I'm doing my driver license, you know, like make things that make you grow up as a man, more responsible as well, you know. Uh, so that's the thing you tend to forget when you have a life that is a bit too stressful, or just when simply you get pushed into the adult life. Because when you get into adult life, especially me, that I started when I was 15, being a professional player, well, you're being pushed into the adult life without even noticing, you know. So it just hits you till you realize, oh fuck, I'm in the adult life, but I'm not an adult yet. So that sucks a little bit, you know.
Something aside of me and aside of the people. You need to know that my father knows you. My father, but he just got first May, 58 years old. And when I told him, hey, I'm gonna check if I can just talk with Kenny about stuff that I always had like these questions in my life, And my father, without me telling him your whole story and how you play, he just told me, Kenny, man, that guy is a legend. And
No way, your dad?
because he plays, yes.
Oh shit, great. So we should
Yeah,
do that. That's cool.
absolutely. I will tell him, man.
That
Like,
sounds really cool.
KennyS, my father, and me, man. Oh shit, what a combo. We win
That's
40,000 elo and face it.
oh, we lose, but it's
Or
okay,
we
bro.
lose for
It's
1,000
I,
elo. With all these things that you're telling me, of course, we focus a little bit more in the part of sacrifices and, ups and downs. Of course, there are some things that are really like intense and kind of negative, but you're taking them and I'm taking them in a way that they're really positive and boost you to the future, right? That give you that punch that you need to like break walls and all that shit. For the last question, man, and the last situation that I want to talk about, what is next for you? What you want to be? You want to be an astronaut? You want to be the best player in a game? What is next for you?
there is no way I can answer that again because every time I answer that questions in an interview, last interview I said I want to keep being content creator. A
Yes.
week later, I was trying out to play Valorant in a pro team. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still luckily having like interest from people in CS, in Valorant, in there, and that's really cool, and that's why I cannot like just tell you, yeah, I wanna be content creator and I'm gonna be content creator for the next 5 years because I don't know. I want to keep doing content anyway. Whatever I do, I will keep doing content. Um, I will maybe have less time, maybe more time, maybe it's only gonna be content for a while. I don't know.
Absolutely. Check him. Check Kenny right now, man. Like, what's up? Like, I don't know. You probably have a lot of content, a lot of matches that you can do, insane stuff, compilations, guides. Jesus,
Yeah,
man. I have a lot of ideas for you, to be honest. I will give you actually
yeah,
some
yeah.
ideas on Twitter if you want.
Yeah, do it, do it. Well, probably have those ideas already, some of them at least. But do it, of course. But I have an issue. I'm having really hard time. Like when I'm on stream, do you have the flow? You have the people. You're live with them. When you are in front of your camera in off and you're recording a video, that's hell of a job. That's a different job. Like literally, that's not the kind of job I'm good at right now. But I need to. I know I need to get better at recording videos and stuff because being a YouTuber is a total different job, and it's also it's difficult job, very difficult job when it comes to talk to a camera and be supernatural and
Be
smooth,
friendly, be
smooth.
cool.
That
Yeah.
that's the smooth part. Sometimes like you have a drum in your head and things are smooth and easy, but sometimes
Like, you want to have the best version of what you're doing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But when you don't practice, you don't. So you need to fail. You need to do it and fail, and that's okay. I will do it at some point. I know I will.
Absolutely, you will do, man. And we're ending here, man. It's super
Yeah.
cool the things that you told me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be really honest, and please take it as in the most respectful way you can. Um, Sometimes we think as content creators or as individuals that pro players and people that have like this much things and history and successes and challenges and a lot of stuff like you will be this kind of, I don't know, high-headed guy, kind of difficult to deal with. And you need to know, and I'm not telling you this because we're recording this, you're a really humble guy. You're impossible to not love. You're just amazing, man. We've been playing 6 games in our life, and we're going intense in the game and all that stuff. But every time you're just a cool guy, and that is not that often to get across with. And I just want to tell you that I don't know how you're gonna take it, but
Uh,
keep
I
being
I take it
yourself.
good. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I'm really simple and natural all the time, and that's why it's easy for me to connect with people in general, because people can like people see I don't lie to them, they can see that, and I obviously like I'm not always showing the best version of myself, but when you meet me in a random ways, when you meet me, we do things in the real life. Yeah, I'm aware that I'm a bit special. I'm a bit original. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit original. That I know I have my personality on my own. A little bit crazy, but I know, and on I know. I know because of the people around me. Once again, the people that love me, my friends, my family. You know, like
Knowing each other for probably a month and a half because Stacks, when we play with him,
yeah.
the first time I know you was because of him. So, I mean, thank you for Stacks, absolutely. He's a cool guy with me. But you need to know that I love you, man. I don't know you that much, but I love you.
Yeah,
You're
me too,
cool.
bro. I appreciate it. Thank you. And what you said about you told me yesterday, and what you said today about Prime, I already agree with you. You can never say Prime. You know, like you have Prime for many things. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you. That was a cool interview, as you say. Really interesting questions. Uh, I got personal. I don't often get personal, but it's also I like to talk as well. You know, I'm a big talker as well. So it's not that hard if you ask the right question to get my answers. You know.
For sure, man, for
Gracias,
good.
amigo.
How do you say thank you in French?
Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Mexico beaucoup.
Oh,
Merci.
oh, oh, Jesus, man, it's so complicated, dude.
Merci. It's okay, bro. French is difficult, even for myself. Thank you very much.
Peace, man.
Bye bye.
Pues bueno, gente, espero que les haya gustado este video. Yo sé que fue muy largo, pero compartimos cosas muy buenas. Estuvo muy cool, me la pasé muy bien. Fuera que sea un video para el canal y así, aprendí cosas de él y compartimos cosas que tal vez no se platican todos los días, no todos los domingos o algo así. Es algo como muy especial y en sí, me lo he pasado muy bien. Links de KennyS en la descripción de su canal, de Twitch, YouTube. Vayan a checarlo. Está viendo lo de hacer contenido. Hay que darle apoyo. Recuerden que pueden suscribirse al canal para más videos de Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Valorant y otros FPS competitivos. También déjenme abajo en los comentarios si les gustaría que algún día hable con algún pro, quien sea. No lo sé, no prometo nada, pero estaría cool, ¿no? Creo yo, si me dan su comentario y su idea. Gente, pues nos vemos. Hasta la próxima.